It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And everyone's eyes goes to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. Hope y'all ready for this one. Coming up next.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man from the University of Michigan.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Throwing now is Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taken from just outside the 30. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Gibbs. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
We always talk about, we always look for guys with fresh legs down the stretch of a long NFL season. Well, in Week 16, he's the AFC Player of the Week, and looks like he's going to be strong for Week 17 as well.
Now Stroud. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. St. Brown motioning left. Stroud to throw it. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This 2nd and 4. Read option. This is Gibbs. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. You talk about this Titan defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom charts.
They spent the week at practice saying, we know our rating's not that great, and we know we're facing the number 1 passing team in the league, but there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Counter play, here's Gibbs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them. Stroud.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that'll make it 3-0 here in the first.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Murray. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Now Murray. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Here's Jack Fox now.
As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
You talk about this Titan defense.
Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Chase, the motion man right. Throwing now is Stroud.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
Stroud looking to throw. Throw left side, complete to Chase.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line.
Here's Stroud.
Spinning away.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And Stroud now to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 11th touchdown of the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
At their own 28-yard line.
Murray now to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. So from the 37, here's second down and a yard.
At the 37-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Out of the gun, a give to Spears.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
Here's Murray from midfield. Boy, shifts past him. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
And here's a give to Spears. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
That one's taken in by Spears.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 1. Gibbs straight ahead.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. There's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Another run for Gibbs here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 19-yard line. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. Play action. Here's Stroud. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson from 4 yards out.
And the Dragons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3.
Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Now Spears to begin the drive.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Murray now. Under pressure, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
Here's Jack Fox now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's Jack Fox on to punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And taken right at the 35.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Dragons offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Now Stroud.
And he's got it. Touchdown!
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Dragons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. The Dragons offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Stroud to throw it. Complete. Jefferson the target. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Stroud. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is dropped. Oh, that could have been a near certain 6 points. He was all alone, but he could not look it in. My, oh, my. On the give, here's Gibbs. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Hand off now to Gibbs. Shifts past him at the 45. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now they can't bring him down. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Dragons.
Throwing now is Stroud. Looking middle, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
Gibbs is in for a touchdown.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Titans getting set and ready to go here for their next drive. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. And this is going to be a Titans 1st down as the tackle made at about the 38.
And the Titans 1st down.
On play action, it's Murray. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Right back to Spears. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Hand off to Spears. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
To throw is Murray. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. Quick toss to Knox. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Dragons.
A give right side for Gibbs. Brought down on the play by Amani Hooker.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And this one is right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers, both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
And the Titans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Murray now to throw. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing now is Murray. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Jalen Carter in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. To throw, it's Murray. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number.
That one out wide and intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
This offense so far on third down, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to make it 4th down. On now is the Titans punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll take it at the 42. Shifts by him. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Here's Gibbs. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And Stroud now to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up. Tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Tennessee offense set to go again. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Aiden Hutchinson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Murray. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Here's Murray. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. On now is the Titans punter.
as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. He'll look to set up his blockers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First down and 10.
Now it's Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
Gibbs on the toss left.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
3rd down and 13. A toss out right to Gibbs.
Powering his way forward. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
120 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
And a Tokyo first down.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
He finds his man, complete. That's Pearson.
And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. No dice for Sean McDermott and the offense. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Here's Murray.
Complete to Austin here over the middle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Murray now.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Murray again.
That is caught.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson
Able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Under pressure, they got him again.
dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah.